Hold on. Hello, everyone. My name is Lemonqueshajenkins, and thank you so much for joining me. If you've made your way over here from Instagram, this is the long-awaited video or the introductory video to how I close the door on abuse. And as I promised you, I make good on my promises that I was going to start from the beginning. And I was going to take this back to the childhood and how it just all started that nurtures you to accept abuse for your entire life. So let's get started. You don't know how terrified I am to do this because I'm a very private person, and I just like, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. So I was raised by my mother. She's a narcissistic person, undiagnosed, but she meets everything. And my dad is neglectful, abandonment, and what else would I say? Neglectful, abandonment, absenteeism, whatever. So I had siblings, and we all grew up in the same home. And I was selected to be the parentified child. So sometimes you'll hear people discuss this where like a parent, they know their children and they know which one's probably going to be the most successful or have certain traits. And they'll like get their claws into them and start doing like emotional, people call it incest, but it's like it's too much and they get their grips into you and they try to groom you, and then you become the parentified child. How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? Ah, how you mad, ho? All right, so this conversation may be intense, so alert, trigger warning. So when I was 6 years old, I was talking to a friend or ex-friend, and I told the person, I said, I classify my sexual assault as a 6-year-old girl as my introduction to the world. That's how I told this person about it. And as I started to think about that, I really opened up to this person. As I started to think about just me even having that ability to compartmentalize like that, make like a neat little, my introduction to the world. That's how I was introduced to the world. So the world's a fucked up ass place. So I'm going to start with the coping mechanism with the jokes. I learned how to be a comedian in dark space. It's a true story. I had to bring up people, lift up people's spirits. That's how I learned how to be funny very early and as a child. So when that happened to me, of course, you have physical things that happen to you. So I had to go to the doctor, and then I had to go to a therapist to see. But anyway, that was just like one day, and then I was just thrown back into my life. So if you have children, like I have a son, and just to think of something so fucking, it's just unimaginable unless you've had it happen to you. It's just so bizarre. Just, you can't possibly just think, what the fuck? I had to just go back to first grade. I was in first grade, so I go back to class. I just had to go live my life.
How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? Ah, how you mad, ho?
Go back to class, not like right in the moment, but you go back to class, you just go back to your life. And again, if you can even think about it, if you have a child, I look at my son, I just would not be in jail. And so on a subconscious level, I think I was even too small to even understand is that I don't matter. I didn't get therapy. Nobody asked me shit. I just had to go back to class. I just went back to school. Everybody got an excuse. Getting teary-eyed. But that's how you accept abuse for your entire life. I'm going to conclude there because I am a mind person and I don't really operate and emotions, and I am tired now. That's a big, big deal for me, what I just did and what I will be sharing with you. And I do want to say, if you come across this video and you have been abused and you have continued to be abused over the course of your life, you don't deserve that. And all you simply have to do is say no. And then that's going to shed light on a lot of things. Because when you say no, people who are abusive, they're not going to like it. And so then you can start right there. So I'm going to conclude here because that's a lot for me. I have to do that because I don't like sad stuff. I just don't like it. And so I'm going to continue on to share this with you, how I close the door on abuse. And I hope that you do too. You're not a victim unless you want to be. I'm going to leave you with this. I saw this quote somewhere and I liked it. It says, it's better to be a warrior in a garden versus a gardener in a war. I love you and you matter. And I'll see you back here on my channel, Lemonqueshajenkins. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you like, and hit the notification bell because I'm kind of like all over the place. So I don't know when I post, but I'll post again. Love you. Bye.